on the community page and on Patreon. Chordale, what it do?
Hey, what's up, guys? Appreciate y'all having me on. Should I turn my camera sideways?
If you like,
No, I'm just asking just for
nah,
the.
you
Uh,
straight with us.
okay,
Hope everything is well, obviously, and congratulations on this opportunity that has been presented, man. Walk us
thank you.
through it, man. What was it like receiving that phone call, or did you have kind of, I guess, some sort of a hunch? Did you kind of believe this would be coming down? Were there maybe rumors that got to you, or was it all a surprise when you got that phone call?
Nah, it was a complete surprise for me. Um, I was already, getting ready, trying to get a fight. And I got that call, and bro, it was just like anybody else, who probably got that call, say yes immediately. Um, there was there was no thought process. Like I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to contemplate yes or no. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. So um, I don't care who I'm going to fight to get that fight for the belt.
Did you think it would actually happen? Because we've seen guys get the call, say like, "Yeah, I'm fighting so and so ends up going in another direction, and that person's on social media like, man, I don't know what happened. They offered me to fight. I signed my contract, but they went with someone else." So, like, did you feel it was gonna happen, and did it get real once the posters and the emails and the announcements went out?
I was confident that it could happen because he was supposed to fight Spence, and I was the only southpaw in the top 10, I believe. Maybe there was somebody else, one more other person, but I was the only southpaw in the top 5. So I felt like I had a good position, given the circumstances.
By saying, you mean the only top five southpaw available, or I mean, why does it matter that he's fighting? He was fighting a southpaw. He can no longer fight Spence. So why you being a southpaw matters? You think?
Oh, I feel that way. It was just my own opinion. I thought I thought that way because he was already getting ready for
Okay.
Spence. So I felt like he already spent money on sparring partners. Camp was already going on. And so for me to just jump in, he doesn't have to change much. Me and Spence are the same height as well.
So obviously, opportunity of a lifetime, man. Not one title shot, but two. How has that made training camp different for you, if any, if at all? Excuse me.
I've just been working harder, working smarter, um, picking up, doing things that I couldn't afford to do before, or didn't want to invest into, not knowing if I could get to this opportunity. But now this opportunity is here, and I'm seeing actually things that would have actually made my career a lot better, and maybe would have got here faster. Honestly.
Now I know you've been fluctuating, and I'm sure you're gonna say it's easy, but how easy is it gonna be making 54?
No, I wouldn't say that it's gonna be easy. Making weight is always challenging. That's probably the hardest part of the job. But I always said if they give me an opportunity at 54, then I'm gonna go back to 54. That's really my natural fighting weight anyway.
So he's 6 years younger than you. How do you think your experience helps you? Because I'm assuming that age difference would give you some sort of experience over him, whether that be in the ring, in life, overall.
I, I think I think overall, just my experience in boxing, my IQ is gonna be able to help me out. I've been through a lot of fights as an amateur. Been through. He probably has the better. He probably has the better resume as a pro, but I've done a lot as an amateur, and I think that helps out as well.
Now, when the official fight poster came out, was that actually a picture of you, or did they really drop the ball and Photoshop your face on Earl's face? Because I feel like that was his hair, or was that your hair?
Nah, that was me during COVID.
Okay.
So when that dropped, I was just like, "Yo, can we use a different photo? Not the photo, not COVID me." That was a rough time for your boy. You feel me? I couldn't get a haircut, so that I mean, it was cool to like have it released out of nowhere. Um, but I didn't want to have to remember it that way. So I'm grateful that Team PBC and Al Heyman allowed me to, have a nice, clean look.
So Paul gave you the call, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to Paul, man. That's a great moment for y'all, man. How do you turn this around? Obviously, underdog. Boxing fans, we're fickle. We're looking at your last loss to Ammo. He lost to Shiraz. You ain't got no shot.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the way everybody look at it, then I mean, he got knocked out before he won the world title. So
You talking about Sebastian?
yeah, I mean, he got knocked out before he won the world title. So I guess people gonna say what they want to say, man. Like he still got up. He lost that fight, went and then won the world title. And then what can people say? So
He upset Tim Zoo. You know Zoo was the favorite.
yeah, I'm just saying though. Like everybody gonna have something to say. I'm sure that's probably what people were saying about him after he got stopped, and then now he got the opportunity to fight for the title. That you know what's gonna stop him from getting stopped again? And then he went out there and he won the title. Boxing is made by the fights, not by the opinions of fans.
He's official 6'6", man. Like, I'm 6'5". I've stood next to him. Have you ever even sparred someone that tall and long? And were you able to find, you know, good enough sparring to replicate that height and length?
Oh yeah, I got sparring partners who are that tall.
Who
I got one who's actually
did it?
taller than him.
Did
So
you
that's
Leon, what is it? Lost in the third?
oh no, 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 no. I never sparred with him or anything.
He's pretty tall. That's why, I think he used to train with Kevin Cunningham. So did you use anybody we know that's that tall, or are you keeping it on the wraps?
No, no, you wouldn't know any of the people that I got coming in. Um, but that's it. I'm just getting comfortable with punching up that high, making sure I'm comfortable with the range, seeing long arms, longer shots. Because I never fought anybody that tall. I mean, I fought guys when I was in the amateurs, and as a pro, I went pro against a guy who was 6'4",
Hmm.
southpaw when I was my pro debut, but never anybody who was 6'6".
Is it
Yeah, man.
champ? Is it do you guys think that he got dog in him? Because I thought Earl was gonna chop the tree down, and I think you're gonna chop this tree down as well. Do y'all just look at him like, nah, he ain't like
No, I respect him. I think he has some dog in him. I think all his fights, to be honest with you, are wars. I've never seen him outbox anybody. So I think he just like that's his mentality is just try to dog out every whether he stops the person or it goes full, he just try to dog his way through it. I never really seen him like IQ his way, think his way through the match.
So, how durable do you think Fundora is? You spoke about the knockout. Some believe maybe that fight doesn't look that way if Zoo didn't have to suffer all that blood. What's your thoughts on the Fundora Zoo fight? And do you believe he is durable, or do you believe he can be knocked out? Because that's what you've seen already.
I think both. I think he's durable. I think he's a tough guy. I think he takes good shots. But he's also shown he could be hurt. He's been hurt by a few guys. Got put down by Lubin. He got stopped by Mendoza. So he's been shown that he could be hurt too. He's not invincible. But I think both about him. I don't think either one defines exactly who he is. But um, just like I mean anybody could be hurt.
Champ, you this fight's at 154. There was an amazing 154 fight this weekend. Madrimov, Virgil Ortiz. What did you think about that fight, and what did you think about Virgil?
Um, honestly, I think he's better than what I thought now. I think that's a solid like being Madrimov was a that's a great win to me. Um, because the guy he got the in and out style. I think it's a tough style to go against, and he got the W.
Well, I got a couple questions from the people. First one is from Treese in Toledo. Did CES Promotions have any part in getting you this opportunity? And what is the hardest thing to cut from your diet during training camp?
Nah, CS had nothing to do with getting this for me. I was just fighting on the shows. They were there in my area, so I got on those cards. Um, and the hardest thing to cut is man everything. I gotta eat super clean to make this weight. So like I mean clean. I cut everything out.
What does that mean? Like, are you changing to like fish and low carbs, or you just mean by clean like cutting out your sweets and cutting out your sugars? You know.
Yeah, I'm only if it's not I'm only eating things that I cook. Like I'm cooking my food. There's nothing processed. Everything is just I buy it, I cook it, that's what I eat. That's and nothing I can't do anything else outside of that.
I got James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas. Who's the toughest fight at 154 and why?
The one I got in front of me. Like and then after that, it's always going the one I got in front of me. That's it.
I mean, but do you think he is the toughest because of his? I mean, he's tall, bro. He's long. It seems.
Yeah, I think he gonna be the toughest for. He makes it. He's an awkward puzzle. Like I think that's what makes it tough for anybody who gets in the ring with him. Like no other 154 has ever been 6'6" in the history books.
Hmm.
So he gonna be tough for everybody who's like standing across the ring. You have to try to find sparring for him. You got to punch up. You gotta watch out for his elbows. You gotta watch. Like there's a lot of things that you just normally don't have to look out for that now you have to are in play.
Rule in the 504 New Orleans, and I think you answered this, but just in case, how exactly did the Fundora fight come about?
Um, Somehow I don't know exactly why Spence wasn't ready. That's not not my team, but he wasn't ready. I got the call and I said yes. A couple other people I guess got the call as well. I don't know that for sure, but that's what it looked like in the media.
Who
And
else? Who else? I ain't know nobody else got the call. We ain't see
I
that.
know I don't know that for sure. It looked like it by the media because the media was saying that it was out of me, Conwell. I saw things with well, that's really all I saw was me and Conwell, honestly.
Mm. Yeah, I ain't see Conwell. Conwell being with Golden Boy, that just seems a little more difficult. You essentially a promotional free agent, no?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so. I got Octo, Yo Champ. What's your favorite music artist and what's your favorite movie?
Oh, favorite artist? Damn. I'm gonna go with Nipsey Hussle. Um,
Hey,
and and probably Rush Hour 2.
I got Bones 13 from Fort Worth, Texas. How are you going to train for Fundora's height and long arms? Thanks, champ.
Just it's what I've been doing. Have my sparring partners in and get used to him, being with tall people, punching up, um, doing everything against people who have long arms. That's it. That's all I can do is just get prepared. Is just keep having those bodies in front of me, having the height in front of me.
I got New York Bullet. What up, champ? Who were some of the fighters that inspired you to box, if any? Blessings. Boxing glove emoji.
Man. So when I first started, Jermaine Taylor was like the man. But then when I really like that was before I started boxing. When I started boxing, Floyd Mayweather was the man. That was the only boxer I had known. And then when I started to really get into boxing, Pernell Whitaker, um, of course Muhammad Ali. Everybody knew Muhammad Ali, um, Marvin Hagler. Um, those are like my that golden era. I watched all those Ray Leonard, those guys, Tommy Hearns. I always watched those guys, even Duran. Just I feel like that was one of the best eras of boxing, the most competitive.
Speaking of competitive, man, what did you think of this weekend's fights? Uh, I'll start with, the controversial one, Hamza Shiraz and Carlos Adames.
Uh, yeah, I thought be honest, I thought Shiraz was going to win that fight, but um, Adamas got it. I'm not a judge, so they probably saw something. It's a little different, when the judge sitting right there and we sitting at home and we watching it, we could hear the telecast. So sometimes that kind of like sways how we watch around.
For sure. I got Dre Bogus, peace and blessings from San Diego. In a perfect world, who are your next three opponents?
I'm only worried about the one right in front of me. Like that's it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big opportunity. It's not every day that you get a unified title shot as a
Yeah,
voluntary,
I'm not.
right? Because this
Yeah,
is
I'm not
not
thinking
considered
nothing
a
about.
mandatory, is it?
I'm not even thinking about. I'm thinking about March 22nd. That's it. That's the only thing on my mind.
James Benitez out of Atlanta. Salute, champ. I told you last time you came on here, I told you that you fucked up my parlay. All my ninjas in New Haven believed. And here we are betting on you again. Go take this belt. And when you win, I know you will represent and become the most avoided at the division. So no words, all love.
Appreciate it, man.
He said you messed up his parlay. Don B.
Yeah, I
OKC.
bet. I thought I thought I was gonna be on a parlay ban list.
Don B in the OKC. What's good, champ? Do you see yourself fighting Earl Spence if you can get the win? What do you think about the possible matchup between him and yourself?
Man, I'm only focused on March 22nd. That's it.
Hey,
I'm focused on winning this fight. Once I win, I'll be right back on here and I'll let y'all know what I think about. I'm not thinking nothing. I'm not looking past this dude. Like I'm 100% focused. Like I'm gonna show people. I'm gonna really show people. Like I, this is my opportunity. I'm gonna take full advantage.
I got Alex Vega from Palm Beach, South Florida. Last year, during your interview with the Boxing Voice, you expected Bud Crawford to dominate Madrimov. How do you feel about how that fight went, and what's your opinion on Israel now?
Yeah, I thought he was, but he didn't. So he showed he's a good fighter, and like that's the point of watching the fights. That's why we have to see the fights. Cause see, I said that, and I was wrong, and now I have a different respect for him, and he has a different respect from the public. Even though he lost his fight. That's the thing about boxing is like you still gotta fight the fights. You can't win the fight on paper. The fans can't just be like, oh yeah, he garbage. He lost to this person, and that's pretty much what everybody doing to me. So I'm sorry that I did that to Madrimov. If that's what I need to actually say and get out to this guy.
Mm. I got Chad in Canada. How do you imagine yourself as a champion? Will you plant your flag at 54 and defend your belts, or do you see yourself unifying or moving up? I guess he doesn't know this is a unification.
Yeah, I'm about to say this is a unified championship. But yeah, I'm staying at 154. Like I said, I get this opportunity to fight the top guys, and now I'm actually stepping into that. I'm staying at 54. This is it now. I'm gonna make my mark.
Tone, if you ain't got no more, that was the last one, man. I do want to get your thoughts though on Buatsi and Callum Smith because we touched on, Carlos Adames Shiraz. Did you watch Buatsi and Callum Smith?
I was about to say I didn't even see that fight, but I didn't get to look at it. I wanted to watch that, but I saw he got the dub.
Barn burner, man. Wow, Callum. I mean, you got to give credit to Buatsi, but if you were my son, I don't want to be giving my son credit for having a chin because we know what that means. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you got to give him a credit. That dude chin is made out of concrete or something. But Callum, man, he looked amazing, bro.
I gotta go watch that. I have to.
Buatsi's very strong though. Anytime he hit Callum, he visibly hurt him. That was a great fight. It was a great fight card. Too early for you then, huh? As an American, too early?
I mean, what was that? Was like 10:30, right when it started.
Yeah,
I was on
that
a
was
I
like,
was on a plane.
oh,
Come,
okay.
I was coming out here.
For the press conference.
Oh no, I'm out here, I'm staying out here in Vegas until I get until the fight.
Where you at in Vegas? What time you training tonight? I'm out here.
Yeah, yeah. No, I already did 2 sessions already.
Oh, damn. So what?
Yeah,
Relaxing now?
yeah, I'm just gonna eat, chill, get back. I'm gonna get back in motion tomorrow. But
Damn.
yeah, I wanted to make sure I was out here for the.
Yo,
I
that's
wanted
crazy.
to make sure I was good.
How long you been out here?
I just got out here on Saturday. That's why I didn't get to see they scrap because I was going to the airport.
Is you sparring out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out here. Yeah, I'm gonna be out here the whole time.
Well, out here, did you talk to Frank?
I'm bringing my own. I got my own people, but if they got some guys out here, yeah, let me know. Put me in a loop. So I'll take some extra bodies.
Where you training at?
I'm gonna be at DLA. I'm gonna be at different gyms. I'm gonna be at different spots, but I'm gonna be at DLX though.
They probably got, I don't know who they got over there. I mean, unless they got Freddie, but Freddie, I don't know that Freddie out here. Rojas, did you see Fredris Rojas in DLX?
No, but we'll see. Oh man, we'll see. I got my own guys coming in though too,
Damn,
so I'll
expensive.
be fine.
Bro,
Trying to keep my camp tight knit.
Nah, I hear you, man. With all the stories the Schofield's been saying, you never know.
I'm not touching on that topic, man. I was staying away from that.
What what's like your thoughts right before you walk out, do your ring walk? Like, is it anxiety? Is it just complete focus? Do you hear the crowd at all? Like, what point you
Um,
like lock in, be like, damn, I'm about to run a fade right now.
I'm gonna say when I stand up to walk out, it's like it's a different feeling, different level of focus. Um, I try to just make sure I'm clear of mind, pray, and just think about exactly what I'm going to do. What's my game plan? What's my strengths? What am I working on? How am I attacking my first round? And then building off that.
That's what's up.
I got Saint, and he says, "Hello, champ. Salute, Saint from the community. Congrats on your opportunity with Fundora. Since you plan a campaign at 154, how do you feel about a tournament?"
Uh, Thank you first. Thank you for that. Second, Um, I'm cool with that. Like, honestly, 154 has been like a tournament to be real, because the belt hasn't really stayed with any guy for the past few years. Like, it's just been a guy have the title, he loses it, he passes to the next guy. It's just been changing hands a lot. So actually, I mean, I think a tournament would be cool, but we also kind of don't really need it because I think 54 has a lot of different matchups that have happened over the years, and I think it's going to continue to happen like that.
I got a couple hypotheticals here before we let you go. That was the last from the people. So, real quick, hypothetically, Zoo versus Lubin. It was a fight we were supposed to get. How does you see that playing out?
I like that matchup. Wow, that's nice. I'm leaning with Lubin though.
All right. We got Madrimov versus Virgil. We already seen the winner, so Virgil advances. Uh, Conwell versus Sergey Boachuk. What do you think?
Conwell, my guy. I'm going with Conwell,
Obviously, you have replaced Earl, so I'm assuming you're picking yourself.
of course.
So you advance Zayas and Yoenis Tellis that trains with Ronnie Shields.
Oh, nice. That would be a nice matchup. Um, I don't know. That's a tough one. But if I had to pick, I would probably go with Zayas. I like Zayas' movement. I like his defense. Even when he's right in front of these dudes in their face, his defense still look very sharp.
And Iron Man Jamel Charlo, former undisputed versus Jesus El Mono Ramos.
Oh, you gotta go with Charlo, man. He like if any, he's the most proven guy out of all of us on here, and that's just me being real.
If your life depended on it, is Bud getting the fight in September with Crawford?
Is Bud getting the fight with Crawford?
Oh, excuse me, with Canelo. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, you versus you taking that to
Taking it to the
To the next.
extreme.
see, uh, nah, I bet my life on it. I ain't betting my life on that. If
All
I
right.
had to put my life on it, I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
So since you
Cause
beaten Fundora in this hypothetical tournament, that means if Bud doesn't face Canelo, you would have to face Bud. Have you ever thought about facing him? And what do you think you would be able to do to disrupt him? And what's the one fight that you would use as like research?
I never thought about fighting Bud. Honestly, I didn't. I don't even. I didn't even think about that being an option. But that would be amazing to be on that level. Fighting against him because he's made himself into a megastar now. Um, what fight would I watch? Bud really hasn't looked bad in fights to me, honestly. Like you could say maybe the Sean Porter gave him a couple rounds. This dude, man, sorry about that. Some guy pulled up next to bumping his music loud. But Sean Porter was probably the only Sean Porter, maybe Gamboa, like those are the only things where he like, and even Madrimov, like those guys who kind of like do foot feints in and out, and they make you have to reset your trap. Um, those guys made him have to work a little bit harder. They like you just can't rush Bud. If you just rush him, he got the counters waiting for you.
Yo, I know you training, but what you doing Saturday? 11 to 3. I got an amateur event, man. The kids need to see you. They need to get inspired. We got a bunch of kids, some adults. But it's right in Real Boxing, so it's in the area. That's right across from the Silas Gym. You can't get lost. Nevada Chicken right there. Get you some clean lunch. Come on out to our amateur event, man, and at least you know.
What time is it?
It starts at 11 a.m. First fight. We're gonna have 20 fights. So I'm trying to have it done by 3.
20 fights.
Yeah, but they only you know, some are 1.5 minutes, some are 2 minutes. Not
Oh,
a
you got the JOs. All right.
not a lot is gonna be
Yeah,
3 minutes.
yeah. I'm definitely for the kids, man. So
You the man.
like,
Yeah.
I got. I
I'm having
always.
fighters there.
I
Troy
do.
Isley said he's coming through. Jeremiah Milton said he's coming through. I'm trying to invite a few people to, you know, just to make the kids fight harder and the
Yeah,
adults.
nah, that's good to do that for them. That's great that you're doing that too. I try to do as much as I can with my own community, so I get it. So I'll be in there. I probably got a workout before that and then one after that, so I'm sure I got time in between there to get there.
I appreciate you, man. If you need the address, I'll let you know. But like I said, it's in the same parking lot as Solace Gym. You ever been to Solace Gym, or this your first time in Vegas?
No, it's my not my first time here because I fought the National Golden Gloves here. Um, but my first time as a pro here. So yeah, just send me that. Send me the address. Send me
For
all the
sure.
information. I'll be there. I'll be there with my team.
All right, bet. I'm gonna send it over to Paul now. Let me see here. I think that might be all of them. Refreshing these guys on the community. We got, yeah, actually we read Saints. Yep, we got them all. Champ, appreciate you. Give out your social media.
Appreciate y'all.
Anybody that hasn't been following you can do so. And you know,
Uh,
I know Canelo made it kind of corny to say good luck because he says it's for the mediocre, man. But good luck.
yeah. Nah, I appreciate you guys for having me on. Appreciate y'all. Um, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, you at least believe I could win. But you know, I already knew I was gonna be extreme underdog in this fight, so
Word.
it's cool with me. I'm okay with that. Now all I gotta do is go out here and shock the world.
Hey, man, the victory could be sweeter as an underdog, man.
That's right. That's it.
I know Adames would have got that win. He'd have been happy, man. Nobody was expecting that to happen. So yeah, man, go
Yeah,
out there and prove them wrong.
that's it.
All right, champ. We appreciate
Appreciate your time.
victory lap after the
Peace,
win.
Kenny.
That's it.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate you.
Cordell Booker, man. Let's hope he does it. You know, he's a real one. He comes to the show. You know, Sebastian caught feelings, man.